Yes, guys, very quickly, I want to point out some of the top reasons international students, especially Nigerians and Ghanaians and Cameroonians, should study in the UK. Yeah, the United Kingdom is composed of three. Is it three? It's composed of England, all right? It's composed of Wales, Ireland, which is Northern Ireland, and of course, Scotland. So this is the group we call the UK. So for you to study in the UK, you must know certain things, and it is important you know that there are some reasons, some very good reasons for you to study in the UK in case you have some money, because UK universities, like I always say, are not easy to pay, all right? Let's say if you are coming from an average background and you do not have enough money, it will be difficult for you to pay tuition fee in the UK. But as well, if you find yourself into the United Kingdom, you would be able to succeed, all right? I say you will be able to succeed if you are hardworking. The first point is post-study options, all right, or post-study visa. Now, these are the reasons I want to give you. I'm giving you the reasons you should know, or you should know so that you can study in the United Kingdom, because the UK is a very nice place to study in. The people are good people, but remember, UK is not part of the European Union anymore. Now, post-study options is point number one. We know that before, the United Kingdom was not accepting or giving out post-study visas. That is to say, when you finish education, you can secure a job and work and stay back in the UK. But nowadays, it is very possible, all right, to stay back in the UK and work after you finish your studies. That is why people are moving into UK. In fact, a lot of Nigerians are moving into UK, and I like that because if you have your money, it is good to invest in yourself, all right? So that is the first option. Again, the second option is the currency. Now, though you are going to be paying tuition fee in British pounds, all right, there is a tendency that you can easily make more money as soon as you finish studies in the United Kingdom, because the British pounds is one of the biggest currency in the whole world. I think after the Kuwait dinar and some other currencies, the UK pound, I think equivalent to Cameroon CFA, I think £1 should be around 700 francs CFA, all right? So if you pay more money in the UK to study, after your study is finished, of course, you are going to make more money because you are going to be working. In case you secure a job, which is something you are going to do, all right, you will have the job. It's not a doubt if you are hard working, all right? So consider the UK as a destination for you to go and study if you have the money. Now, the other thing I want to talk is support to international students, or for international students. Of course, UK have expensive tuition fee, or let me say some of their universities are so expensive, like from 10,000 British pounds, all right, 10,000 and above, like the University of Sunderland and the University of Swansea. You are going to pay above 10,000 British pounds. But now, there are a couple of support, or let me say scholarship opportunities that the UK government is providing, or the universities or some organizations in the UK are providing for all international students who are studying in some of these schools in the UK. So when you are applying for a university, check the website to see the scholarship section to know what is written there so that you can apply for a scholarship, because it's very necessary, okay? There are a host of scholarships in the United Kingdom for you as an international student who is studying there, all right? Now, let me go to the fourth point, why you should consider UK, or some of the reasons to study in the United Kingdom. The fourth point is shorter degrees. Yes, what I mean here is shorter degrees in the UK means that there are degrees in UK you can spend 6 months, 1 year, and you study. Though some will be called post-study degrees, or let me say diploma or certificate programs, but it is easy to spend less time in the UK and obtain a degree. I know of master's programs that will cost you little money, and probably 1 year you have defended your masters, all right? But normally masters in certain country or some countries is 2 years, 2.5 years. But in the UK, you can do that for 1 year, all right? That is shorter courses, shorter degrees. Now, the quality of education is the next point I want to point out here. Studying in the UK, know that you are studying in a country with an excellent system of education, all right? First, most of the top universities in the world, or world-ranked university, if you go to the list, you are going to see Cambridge, all right? All these universities, top universities like this, you always find them coming from the United Kingdom. That is to tell you that the quality of research, the quality of teaching the quality of internships, or let me say the quality of results, or everything when it comes to education, presentation and all the rest, all right, journals, articles, research papers, review papers are coming out from UK, because that is what is used to categorize or to put a country or to put a university that it is the best, it is the this, and you know all of that. So most UK universities will always feature in the top positions. That is the quality of education that you can get in the United Kingdom, all right? So put that into consideration. Also, I want to talk about the availability of different courses to choose from. Now, studying in the UK, you have a wide variety of courses. If you go to one university, you can have more than 130 different programs or courses. You even have short courses. You have online courses. You have part-time evening courses and all the rest, all right? So you have the ability, or you can choose, all right, and make yourself comfortable. And again, you can decide if you are going to be studying online or not, all right? It also depends on you. Then when you are studying masters, you have the tendency or the probability, or let me say you get a chance to choose the course that suits you or you have understanding, because certain courses are usually very difficult to different people. I have faced that challenge before, all right? So you get a chance to select the course you are going to be studying, and that is also in the United Kingdom, all right? So pay attention to that. Now, you also sharpen your English skills. I said English skills. Yeah, I saw this thing from somewhere. Someone said English, so I just like laughing over it. Your English skills would be perfected, all right? That is to say, if you are studying in the United Kingdom, remember the UK is one of the top countries in the world in terms of, let me say, not resources, but in terms of English language. First of all, English language is the most spoken language in the world, all right? And the United Kingdom, being an English-speaking country, all right, or UK, or England, or Scotland, or Wales, being English-speaking nations, you have the chances to improve or perfect your language speaking, your English language, sorry, or your written sections, or your speaking sections, or your writing sections. In fact, generally, you are going to perfect your English skills, all right? If you are studying in UK, that one is a fact. And again, if you are an international student, always pay attention to the accents of the British nationals, all right? They always mix up stuff somehow, but of course you are going to understand it. There was one time I was talking to a friend. She told me that she doesn't understand anything they say. I say, okay, don't worry, with time you are going to understand. Now she speaks like a pro, all right? So these are some of the things you should understand. Then again, know that there is a large international population of international students in the UK. If you go to the UK alone, like I always mention, I like Nigerians and I always like to interact with Nigerians. I have lived with Nigerians before and I would like to live again or live in the same apartment with Nigerians. Nigerians are the best people to live with. There are some people who are good Nigerians, but there's some who are not that way. But everybody is good or bad, but just love everybody, all right? If the people love you, love them. I love Nigerians a lot. So if you check the population in the UK, I think Nigerians are the highest. Not really like the highest, but I think they have the cash, all right, in terms of immigration. Well, let me not put it that way, but Nigerians, I think most Nigerians, or let me say the population of international students in the UK is made up of Nigerians, like the most populated country in the UK. So you are going to meet a lot of international students coming from all over the world, all right? And if you have all this diversity, this cultural diversity, you are going to learn a lot of things, all right? International experience is going to be the focus of the day. So that is what I mean by large international student population. Again, work opportunities. I already talked about post-study visas, so I also want to link it to work opportunities. Of course, if you are studying in the UK, you are going to be working part-time. That one is very sure, all right? But know that you may not be able to work and pay your tuition fee. I mentioned this in some of my stuff. You are going to be working part-time, and during holidays, like the Christmas holidays, the longer holidays, the summer break, you are going to work full-time, all right? You also stand a chance to work even in 2 or 3 places if you can sustain that, all right? Because that is a period where lectures are off. But study and work opportunities, UK nowadays is even looking for a lot of people. There are people applying for jobs online and moving to UK. There are sponsorship jobs. There are Tier 2 sponsorship jobs in the UK nowadays, all right? People are applying and the company sponsor them to move to the UK to work. And again, you as an international student, you will be working part-time and full-time, and when you graduate, of course, you are going to land a job. Though there are certain fields in the UK, when you graduate, they can easily employ you than others, but know what you are studying in school so that you balance up immediately when you finish from school. Because I understand most of us, we usually take loans and borrow money from certain places to pay back after we finish our studies. So just take that into consideration, all right? And there are a lot of nurses. There are nurses are needed in the UK now. That is why you see a lot of people, especially my Nigerian brothers and sisters, they are drifting towards the medical fields, all right? Because UK needs a lot of medical doctors, a lot of nurses, a lot of gynecologists, and all the rest. Again, know that there is free healthcare. As an international student studying in the United Kingdom, you are liable to a free healthcare system. Not because you haven't paid for it, but because you have provided the services, all right? Or your university is going to be providing that to you, all right? Or if you have a healthcare insurance, which is something compulsory every international student needs to have in the UK, especially now that the pandemic is still on, you are liable to a free health care system, all right? Just know that in the United Kingdom, you will always get it for free if you meet all your procedures, or if you follow the procedures and meet all your requirements, you will always get that for free. So these are the top reasons you should study in the UK. I think, or I believe that they are great for you to understand. There are other reasons you should consider why you studying in the UK, or you should look into and try to consider UK as a place for you to study. There are so many of them, but these are the most important, I think, as an international student from Africa, from Asia, from Europe, or Americas needs to know about the United Kingdom, all right? I hope I'm not ranting too much. Let's stop the video here until we meet again in another one. Peace.